Ultimate Mary A says, during your weight loss journey, did you have weeks when you gained weight? And if you did, how did you get your head back in the game and move forward? Yes, I actually gained 10 pounds 1 year in. Why? I took away treats because I thought it would make me lose weight faster. I ended up rebelling on that, eating way too much, gaining 10 pounds. Finally, I put treats back in, allowed myself to eat what I wanted in portion, lost the 10 pounds I gained, plus the rest for 130 pounds total. Nick Bird? Nick One Bird. Do you step on the scale regularly? I find I have a love-hate relationship with the scale, and sometimes I get very discouraged if it doesn't move in the right direction. We used to, in the beginning of our weight loss journey, we weighed ourselves once a week. Now, we realize that number isn't really accurate. It also weighs our loose skin, it weighs if you're bloated, if you've had a lot of water, so we don't use the scale very much. We found the mirror and the clothes that you're wearing are the best, and taking measurements are the best ways to see if you're getting any results. If your clothes are getting saggy, you're in it, baby. Devin728 says, I love the hair color. Can you share what color it is? It is Schwarzkopf keratin color, and I go between this one, dark almond brown, and intense cocoa. Currently, this one is intense cocoa. Homology market. Please show your husband more. Well, he's starting an OnlyFans, so go check him out over there.
And you get this for free today.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough.
Also, Instagram at the Collet. Bubba's over there.
Oh yeah, I'm an Instagram butt model.
Yeah, it's true. Pam S says, did it take your body a while to adjust to smaller portions? Did you feel like you were always starving in the beginning of your journey? Yes. You are going to be in a calorie deficit because you're trying to lose weight. You're going to be hungry. However, if you're really hungry, it could be that you're thirsty, that you're dehydrated. Sometimes when you're not drinking enough water, your body actually sends you signals that you're hungry, but you really just need water. So check that. And also, I used to think I was hungry, but really it was me wanting to use food to cope. I wasn't actually hungry, so check that as well.
Also, when me and Nicole start a new lean out program, it does take a couple weeks for our bodies to adjust. We'll be really hungry at the start, and if we keep pushing through, we're like, oh wait, I got energy again and I feel like a human.
You just remember, it's normal to feel hungry when you're trying to lose weight, but not starving to where you can't function. Sharon W says, on your YouTube channel, you offer different diet books. Do you still follow them, or have you changed the way you eat? I follow all your videos, and where do you get your clothes, and what do you wear underneath to hold everything in? Our books, the first 50 is exactly what we ate and did to lose our first 50 pounds. So that, we already lost our first 50, so we don't do that anymore. The next 50 was to break through a plateau and to lose the rest of our weight, the next 50, and plus some. That is exactly what we ate and did then as well. So as we lost our weight and started building muscle, we changed diets. Your body wants to stay the same, so you have to keep changing it to keep it guessing. So now we eat different, and you can check out our full days of eating if you want to see what we're currently eating. Where do I buy my clothes? Workout clothes? Amazon. Typically, Free Leaper leggings are like 30 bucks, and I'm really currently liking those. I do not wear shapewear. I find it just makes it look weird, so I just let the loose skin hang on out. I am not sponsored by hair color or any clothing company or anything I talk about. Should be, but I'm not. Just stuff that works for me and that I like. Sarah G says, you two are so much fun. In not the times that are happening right now, what is yours and Sass's favorite date?
Like before the world went crazy.
Yeah, pre-bing bong, because we can't say the word. So pre-bing bong, movies, dinner, a cool spot nearby. We're homebodies. We love collecting movies, so our favorite date is seriously to stay in, make homemade pizza and protein ice cream, and watch one of our favorite movies. And that is our date.
I got two friends in this world. One's covered completely head to toe in body hair, and the other one's my dog Hank. You knew I was going to pull the old switcheroo.
I was waiting for it.
We've been together too long. See you later.
Alligator.
Bye.
Beth Ann says, my question is this. What is the best advice you would offer someone who is an emotional eater? I'm not sure, I know you guys mention this a lot, but not sure you've talked about how you truly overcame being addicted to food. And for me, the psychological part of stress eating is huge. I also have little to no support, whereas you supported one another. Even if you have somebody, when I was struggling with that, I still felt alone. I still hid stuff. I still kept stuff to myself because I was embarrassed. So it is a struggle that you have to do, you have to work through on your own. How I overcame it was I realized I have to put everything on the table. I was taking away food and I was calling it good and bad. So I had to get rid of that. I also had to look at why I was using the food to cope. And so I left notes around the house. Wherever I would go for food, I left notes on all those places, on the cupboard, by my placemat where I ate, in my car. And they asked, are you really hungry? If not, why are you reaching for food? Are you bored, tired, stressed? And I listed a whole bunch of things. And then if the answer was hungry, yes, then I would give myself a snack. If it wasn't, I would sit there and I would actually think about why I was reaching for the food. But in the meantime, because it did take time to do that, I would actually have a snack prepared because late night was the worst time for me. So I had a snack that was portioned out and labeled for nighttime that I would reach for when I had the urge to use food. That bought me time. Eating that also made it okay for me to eat. And then it gave me time to figure out why was I reaching for the food.
And why is it always at 10 o'clock at night or whenever your problem time is?
My problem time at night was because I no longer had things to do and it was time to rest. And I grew up always feeling very guilty about resting. So that was one of my big things. I would then use food to have me doing something and then I wouldn't have time to rest. It was avoiding trauma.
Yeah, a lot of times, including like a lot of people, including me and Nicole, would self-sabotage. That was one of the big things.
Yeah, that was one of them. Rose T says, what kind of strength training do you do? I especially need help with my triceps. So we lift weights, bodybuilding style, about 4 times a week. We just did triceps today. How about we go show ya? Let's go. Okay, this is one of my favorite exercises with the rope. Tricep pull downs is what I'm calling them. So you're gonna come close to the cable. You're gonna hold the rope with both hands in a fisted grip, I guess you would call that. Elbows by your sides. You're gonna shrug your shoulders and then use your triceps to pull the cable, to pull the rope down and squeeze your triceps. Slowly lower it up, that's the negative, and then down and squeeze. And I do about 4 sets of 12 to 15, as heavy weight as I can go.
And also, me and Nicole are leaning out right now, and we found cardio, as you lose the body fat, you'll see your muscles more. So you might even have some triceps hiding underneath the layer of fat.
Yeah, and as you do the cardio and lean out, you'll see them, baby. Okay, if you don't have a gym access or a cable machine like that, but you have dumbbells and some place to sit, we're gonna do, I don't even know what this is called, chest to dumbbell tricep things. You're gonna lean back. You're gonna start the dumbbells touching your chest like this. Gripping the dumbbell, you're gonna go up and out, kind of like half circles. Squeeze your triceps at the top, slowly lower them back down. Don't touch, go back up and squeeze. And again, about 3 to 4 sets, heavy as you can go. I do about 10 pounds, about 12 to 15 reps. Okay, if you don't have access to any equipment, but you have some sort of place to lean, we can do tricep push-ups. So I'm just gonna lean against here, put my hands in, just in shoulder width apart, Does that make sense?
Close together.
Close together. You're gonna give yourself enough distance so that you can come over top of your hands, and you're going to keep your elbows close to your sides when you go down. And these are not as hard as normal push-ups. You can do quite a bit, and you want to be feeling them in your tricep. If you're not, then you're not doing them right. So lower yourself slowly.
You don't have to go all the way down.
Should be all tricep. Squeeze your triceps at the top, lower yourself back down and up. And you should only be feeling this in your
8.
triceps. Oh, this feels good, boy. Get some action. Okay, and we had a lot of questions about loose skin. People who are losing weight and are struggling with what to do with the loose skin. So, I have lost 130 pounds. In the beginning, all I could do was walk. Once I lost the majority of my weight, like about 100, the first like 100 pounds, I started to do weight training. Putting on muscle filled out my loose skin to the point where I still have it, but most of the time, most people, they don't really notice it too much. I do have a lot of loose skin on my legs and on my stomach area and in my arms. However, building the muscle improves it. I still notice changes all the time. Way less cellulite, my stretch marks have even faded some, and definitely the parts that are loose are starting to fill out in shape because of the weight training.
That's like the biggest tip we can give you guys too. Muscle building changes your body composition. So like Nicole said, when we did just cardio and lost a lot of weight through diet, that's great. But you're just gonna look skinny fat. So you gotta start shaping your muscles. That'll really change the way your body looks.
Yeah, and muscle, the more muscle you have, the faster your metabolism goes, which means you can burn more calories and more fat. So you'll have less fat if you have more muscle, and you'll have less loose skin.
And unless you're taking special vitamins and you're a female, you will not get bulky.
No, you'll just like that.
You'll actually look smaller and leaner.
Yes, that is true. And if you have any more questions, keep asking them on Facebook and Instagram. Get on there at the Collettes and ask away. And buy our ebooks if you want to see exactly what we ate and did to lose our first and next 50 pounds. The links are down below.
There's recipes, there's meal plans.
Recipes, meal plans, and exercises to show about toning the loose skin. And you guys are making the recipes that we're putting up on YouTube right now. If you're making them and your presentation is on point, baby, tag us. Get on Instagram, tag us in the pictures, and we'll post them in our story and we'll show everyone your lovely recipes that you're making of ours. All right? Now, do the rest of the stuff, the bills, the stuff, you know, and now we frog it.
That was like an animal frog.
My pants are falling down because I'm losing weight.
I like how you pulled them up there.
It's the only way they'll go up now. Peace. Thanks for watching.
See you guys.
I fell a bit there. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can